Boy, oh boy, am I fucking tired. I'm absolutely exhausted. Diego went to the gym. He told me to take a nap. You know what I said? Okay. Am I gonna take a nap? No, because I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight if I take a nap. And I'm probably gonna feel worse when I'm up. And we don't want that. So now I have to set you up on here because we're gonna do little things, okay? Alright, welcome to the bed zone. Gonna be comfortable if I'm staying awake. I got my kinetic sand here because it's very important to have kinetic sand on you at all times. If you don't, what the fuck are you doing with your life? I got green sand because I really love boogers. Also, recent revelation, my favorite color is green. While I'm playing with sand, to make life a little more entertaining, I'm going to do would you rather questions, but not your average would you rather questions. I'm gonna read them and they're gonna be pretty disturbing, so watch out, I guess. I'm like totally looking at myself in the viewfinder. Sorry, I should be looking over here. Hi! Would you rather smell like poop all the time and not be able to smell it yourself, or have your significant other smell like poop and have to smell it all the time? I have an answer to this and I don't like it. I don't like either of these options, but I think that's kind of the point. I think I'm gonna have to make me smell like shit all the time because I love Diego too much to make him smell like shit, and I would feel really bad. Oh my god. Would you rather drink a gallon of mayonnaise or a gallon of ketchup? Ketchup. Mayonnaise would make me throw up. I mean, they probably both would make me throw up. Specifically mayonnaise. I'm not a huge mayonnaise fan. I've seen people eat mayonnaise by the spoonful. I can never fucking do that. That's fucking insane. Would you rather lick a homeless man's toe or chew a piece of gum they found sticking to the underside of a table? Definitely lick a homeless man's toe. Cause like, you could just get a little lick in there. Like, yeah, that's nasty, but like, gum has been all up inside someone's mouth and then stuck to the bottom of a table. Who knows where that's been? Hopefully this man has like shoes or something, so it's not like, you know, whatever. Not gonna diss him for being homeless. Would you rather use sandpaper as toilet paper or vinegar as eye drops? Well, I'd like to keep my vision, so I'm gonna go with the toilet paper. I'm assuming it's only once, and who knows, maybe it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's nice. Maybe I want to look at the positive side of it. Maybe it really does the job. Maybe it really gets the job done. Would you rather have your farts be super loud and smell like nothing, or be silent and smell horrible? Definitely super loud, because like that's awesome. Like imagine like sitting in a group of people and be like, guys, do you guys hear that? And then just ripping an absolute amazing fart and not smelling anything. So I mean, there's no losing there, I don't think. Would you rather pull your own thumbnail off with a fork or put a toothpick under your big toe and kick a wall? Oh my god. I don't want to do, you know what? I'm gonna skip that one because you know what? I got free will and I don't have to answer these questions. I'm gonna say neither. Would you rather, oh my god. Would you rather puke up slimy slugs or have bricks come out every time you pooped? How big are these bricks? How big are the bricks? Because if they're just little bricks, like poop-sized bricks, maybe that'd be fine. Check this sand out. I've been playing with it this whole time. You just can't see it. I promise it's still here if anyone was worried about it. I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder. I can't help it. The circle camera is not as interesting as me over there. Would you rather eat a cockroach you found in your house or eat a worm that just crawled out of the ground outside? Probably a worm. They probably just taste like slimy dirt, to be honest. And people eat worms, but like not fresh out of the ground, but it couldn't hurt, right? Would you rather take a bite out of a live fish you just caught or take a bite of a live but not venomous snake? Definitely fish. I feel like, I mean, I've had sushi. It can't be that different. Would you rather cry out tiny rocks instead of tears or sweat pickle juice? I hate pickles, and I don't want to smell like pickles. I don't want to be near pickles. I don't want to taste pickles. I don't want anything with pickles. And I think crying out tiny rocks would be uncomfortable, but kind of cool. You could start a little tiny rock collection every time you cry. Or you could suppress your emotions and never have to deal with that. I graduated therapy. Would you rather poop your pants every time someone said your name or have maggots come out of your nose every time you sneezed? Definitely maggots. I feel like I sneeze a ton less than people saying my name. Like, I'll be at work, Miss Muddy, Miss Muddy. Them kids repeat your name a million times every time they want to talk to you. You'll be talking to another adult or another kid. You'll be obviously preoccupied. And these little fuckers will come up to you, Miss Muddy, Miss Muddy, Miss Muddy. Hold on a second, little Timmy. But in this scenario, I would be shitting myself endlessly if that were the case. So I'm going to say, let's just sneeze maggots. Let's just get it over with. And they're going to launch anyways. Like, I feel like that wouldn't even be that bad. Like, they wouldn't get stuck. If my sneezes are violent as fuck. They're going to go, phew, whatever. Would you rather eat only insects for the rest of your life and live as you are now, or eat normally and have constant diarrhea? Honestly, eat normally. I'd rather have the Hershey squirts than have to eat insects forever. Would you rather have... Why are all these diarrhea related? Would you rather have diarrhea during your wedding ceremony or have it during your wedding night? Assuming I make it to a toilet, I'm gonna say during my wedding ceremony, because if I'm getting it on at night, you know, I'm not gonna want What? What is wrong with you people? Would you rather poop out of your mouth or have someone else poop in your mouth? I guess poop out of my mouth if I have to have shit in there at some point. Yuck. Oh my god. Would you rather lick someone else's eye crust or drink your own urine? I'm gonna say lick someone else's eye crust, because like, you don't have to eat it, you don't have to consume it, you just have to give it a little taste, I guess. Drinking your own urine, you have to like actually consume that, so eye crust it is. Would you rather eat an entire bag of dead rotting flies or have live flies come out every time you sneezed for the next 10 years? What? Okay, another coming out when you sneeze question. But this is not for the rest of my life. This is only for 10 years. I could live with flies coming out of my nose for 10 years. It's just when I sneeze, that's fine. Would you rather suck on a used tampon for a minute or make out with a public toilet seat for a minute? Alright, well that concludes this episode. That was disturbing to say the least, and you barely saw the sand, so what's it to ya? Nothing. Have a good night. Oh god, I almost dropped the fucking sand.